Episode 14, Season 1 finale of Trauma Informed Talk with Coach Gabby. Let's go. Yesterday, one of the top 5 news stories on the Apple News feed was that Justin Bieber invented wearing knit hats like this. If you live in the United States, that might seem like a wild top news like story, right? Like you'd be like, wait a minute, that was a top 5 story. One, not at all true. Who is writing these stories? I know a million people who roll their beanies like this. He didn't invent it. Hey, guess what? Didn't invent it. Also, I don't know if people are paying attention right now, but there are kids who go to school and the only meals they'll eat in the day are the free lunch programs they receive. And I'm not sure if the funding is still available for those programs. So what I'm saying is, I understand if you are feeling activated. I understand if you are in a constant state of fear and anxiety. I understand if every morning you wake up and you start scrolling and you think, oh my gosh, am I living in a simulation? And I only say that because last week I had a tow truck driver who was helping me, lovely human, Juan, and he said, I feel as though this is a simulation. Then we had a much deeper, better conversation. Juan, I'll never forget you. But anyway, my point being, I get it, okay? I get it. When I make these videos, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be activated by the state of the world. I understand. I see you. I am meeting you where you are, okay? I am just trying to give some different therapies that have worked for me, different meditations or affirmations or anything that can help me come back and be grounded, be in my essence, so that when the world is throwing me curveball after curveball after curveball, I'm a little bit more grounded and prepared to think clearly. And I'm going to give you a story. So last week, a few things did not go my way. One of which being my car started overheating on the parkway, and it had given no signs of any problems prior to this. Like I'm just driving and it's like engine overheating, idle engine. And I don't know what that means. So I just pulled off the highway and called a tow truck driver. Actually, I called my garage first and they were like, do not drive a car that's overheating, get towed. I didn't have AAA. It had lapsed. And normally, I will be honest, in the moment, I was back to like old PTSD, CPTSD Gab, right? Like chest pains, anxiety, knowing that the one person who could help me in this situation was having the busiest week of her life. I had to truly like calm down, breathe, meditate, say to myself, yes, this person is busy, but this person adores you. This person always says no matter what, they will drop something and help. And this person would not want you to spend money that you don't really have on a tow when they could help provide the tow for free. So I calmed down. I called my person. They showed up, helped me get the tow. Was it stressful for them? Probably. If they couldn't have done it and said no, would I have understood? Yes. Did they come through and do it for me? Yes. So it all worked out. Car gets towed. I take it to my garage, who I adore, okay? This is the best garage in the world. They couldn't look at it that day. They couldn't look at it the next day. This was a problem. I had to travel for work. Josh and I, we had to cancel shows. That means we lose money. So now we're losing money and I'm going to have to spend money. I'm getting triggered. All my stuck points are coming back. Nothing works out for you, Gab. You can't win. You will never win in this life, Gab. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's not true. That is not true. That's so not true. I had someone come through for me yesterday. I have a garage that I adore. There's a lot of things going for me. And I was able to pull off the road safely. Come on. No. The blessings are like filling me. I'm not going to do the stuck point. So I was able to get through that. Then the worst of worst news you can get from your mechanic. Gab, it's the worst it could possibly be. It's not just a hose. It's not just a fan. Your entire radiator system is destroyed and you need to have it replaced. And it will be $1,200. $1,200 is rough for me. It is. Yes, do I have it in savings? I sure do. Do I need it? Because looking at the calendar, I'm like, I might not have enough gigs for this month or that month. Yeah. So it would matter to get rid of that money. But immediately I'm just like, I guess I lost the money. I guess I'm broke. I guess nothing goes my way. Wait a minute. We already talked ourselves out of that voice. What's happening? Things are actually going your way. Stop it, Gab. So then what I did was I asked them immediately, I'm like, hey, do you guys have a finance plan? Can I finance it? They're like, yeah, we do. Sent me an application. I have all these credit card companies offering me credit cards with high amounts. Apply for a credit card. I'm not taking it out of my savings. That's crazy. I'll make little payments at a time. I grounded myself, started thinking from my essence, using my brain. But then I was like, wait a minute. I am still making monthly payments on this car. I only bought it in 2022. And despite buying it pre-owned, I had a big warranty. That's why I'm paying extra, was because of this warranty. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Chevrolet, don't I have a warranty? You sure do, Gab Benesso, and guess what? Your radiator's covered. So I had my car towed to the dealership, and today, Monday, everything is fixed. And Josh and I are able to travel tomorrow, and things work out. But it was a constant me coaching myself through all of the events to stay grounded, be in my essence, and make the best decisions I could make for me. Generally, I would turn into Daffy Duck. I might even just like walk away from owning a car, deplete my savings. Like I would have acted irrationally and impulsively, and I was able to slow down, meditate, ground, and get through it. That's why I am trying to help, because these kind of things are always going to happen in life. Whether it's the president putting a giant tariff on something you need to buy, or maybe a family member has stopped talking to you because of how you voted, or maybe your car that you need to get to work and survive and eat gives up on you and you don't have the money in savings, and you maybe don't have that friend who can help you with their AAA. I get it. Life is hard and it is full of so many challenges. But when a challenge comes at you and you start beating yourself up and telling you what you can't do and what you can't achieve, it's like two bads at once. What if something bad comes at you and you go, I'm not afraid of you. I can do this. I will figure this out. Be the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. Because why not? Why can't you? I believe that you can. In any situation, I believe you can be strong, be in your essence, and believe in yourself. That's all I'm asking. Believe in yourself. Stop giving up on yourself. I do it so quickly, and I have to come in and be like, Gab, no, we're not giving up on ourselves. I know that voice that just wants to just have you hide all the time and not be out there. I hope this channel has just at least tapped a little bit into that. And you're like, okay, there are definitely some changes I want to make. Maybe I do want to try this EMDR therapy. Maybe I do want to try evidence-based therapy. Maybe I do want to try parts work. Maybe I do want to try grounding. I hope that some of these stories, some of these episodes have made you believe in yourself or want to believe in yourself, have that possibility of believing in yourself. Anyone who's watching this and knows anything about classic cinema. Justin Bieber didn't invent this because this is Chico Marx, gang. Chico Marx did this, okay? This is his look. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed season 1. I really appreciate all the support. Here's what I'm looking for in season 2. Guests. The weather is getting nicer. I don't need a studio. I can come to you. We can meet at a picnic grove. We can meet at a cemetery. We can meet at a public park. We can do outdoor interviews, get a little bit of nature, and talk trauma-informed talk. There are several people I would love to interview. I think some of you I've talked to already. And I would like to premiere season 2 at the end of May. So I thank you for sticking with me for season 1 of Trauma Informed Talk with Coach Gabby. Once again, I hope that you took some nugget and were like, okay, I'm going to go run with this. I am available to be a life coach, and that can look however you want it to look, right? Like I have a client in Aurora, Ohio, who all they want is me to drive with their husband and help him with his road rage. That's literally it. It can look however you need it to look. You just need someone to have coffee with once a month who cheers you up. It can look like that. If you need someone to give you a list of specialists and EMDR or things like that, that's what it could look like. It can look however you want it to look, okay? Coach Gabby for hire if you need me, but I can also give advice for freezies. One other thing I'd like to do in the interim between now and the premiere of season 2 is do some lives, whether that be on YouTube or Instagram. If you are someone who has watched this channel, watched this series, please give me your advice. Do you think you would prefer to watch it on Instagram? Would you prefer to watch it on YouTube? Is there a day and a time that you think would be the best for people to tune in? And because I want it to be live so you can ask questions and we could be like interacting together. So in the interim, I'd like to do some lives with you guys. And in May, start season 2, Trauma Informed Talk with Coach Gabby, the interview series. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your help. I hope you have a wonderful week. It's like Holy Week for Christians, but it's also Passover. I don't know if there are any other holidays happening right now. And if you don't do all that, just have a great week. Okay. I love you guys. Hang in there. I know Juwan is right. It feels like we're living in a simulation. I don't know how this was a top news story. That concerns me, but it makes me laugh. It makes me do that laugh of absurdity. That's what I did. I saw it. I was like, oh, tariffs. Oh, China. Oh, this. Justin Bieber invented this? Ha! So anyway, Biebs, I know it's a rough time for you right now. I get it. We're all rooting for everybody, gang. And my team, Selena, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. But Benny Blanco is my hero. Okay, have a great week, everybody. I love you. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because I sure do. Bye.